Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first night where we are now preparing our space for new energy. I guess my helper tonight decided to leave, but anyway, so yes, the new year happened. Yes, we did our resolutions and everything, but what did we do to really prepare our space for all this new energy and wonderful things happening for our 26? Glad you asked, because we're actually going to start with taking care of our space to ensure that we're cleaning out all the energy from last year and make room for this year. Because believe it or not, even if you have the most clean and ordered house, stagnant energy still lingers and it's still very much a thing. Because sometimes the reason we feel stuck isn't necessarily internal, it's environmental. Because our spaces do absorb all of our energies, right? Now, one of the nice things is quite literally just a nice, easy clean around the house with the proper intentions actually helps clean out all of that clutter and energy all at the same time. And remember, this is not about perfection or anything else. This is just working on resetting our space beyond our typical saging for our houses. Now, one of the nice things is that not only am I going to help you out with clearing out your space a little better, but getting you with the right intentions off the get-go. And one of those things that is great for that is quite literally getting your mind space in the right spot before you even start. And of course, being a tarot reader, let's do a quick tarot meditation to get us rolling. Now, the Ace of Swords is a beautiful card to start with because it is all about mental clarity and opening up your brain to new ideas in the best logical manner without your emotions getting in the way, cutting away what is no longer needed in the most literal sense possible to get to the truth of the matter and have nothing in your way. Now, if you have a tarot deck, feel free to grab your Ace of Swords out as kind of like your focus point. If you don't have one, no worries at all. All you have to do is get comfy for about 5 minutes and start visualizing an Ace of Swords. All right, so having our Ace of Swords either in our mind's eye or directly in front of us, we're going to take a few calming breaths to really get our brains into the zone. Okay, you ready? Let's take a few calming breaths. All right. Now with each breath, imagine the fog lifting and everything coming super crystal clear. Now, imagine your sword hovering just in front of you, not sharp or threatening, just clear and precise. The sword doesn't cut you, it cuts the confusion. Now, when you're ready, say with me, I choose clarity over chaos. I release what no longer supports my peace. I make space for fresh beginnings. One more time. I choose clarity over chaos. I release what no longer supports my peace. I make space for fresh beginnings. Now, thankfully, after doing that, you should feel ready and raring to take on all of our quick little cleanups that we're going to be taking care of today. And this is where you're definitely going to want a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to give you a quick floor wash that is great for ensuring peace in the home and purifying energy all at the same time. Say woohoo, because not only is it very effective in actually ensuring purification of energy and bringing some peace into the home, but it is actually super affordable and super great for actually doing real cleaning while energetically cleaning. Can we say wahaha? I know you're excited as I am because the word affordable alone says yes. This is a very simple No crazy ceremony or anything along those lines needed. Just a bucket of water if you're using a mop. If not, then grab a spray bottle if you're using a Swiffer or anything of that ilk. And you're going to want 1 cup warm water to 1 cup white vinegar, okay? However much you're planning on making. And then you're going to want to add personal discretion as far as how much of these herbs to put in. But you're going to want some rosemary for clarity and protection, and lavender or chamomile, depending on what you got in your pantry, for peace and calm. Yes, if you actually have just some herbal teas that are lavender or chamomile, so long as the box doesn't have anything added in listed in the ingredients, works beautifully. Grab a tea bag, pop the sucker in there. Now, once you have all that into your water vinegar mixture, if it's in a bucket, stir very well, preferably clockwise to bring in, if you're planning on bringing in peace and purification, or if your intention is to just get some junk out, go counterclockwise to banish chaos, banish confusion, banish nasty energy, okay? It really is all about intention. If you're using a spray bottle, shake the crap out of that sucker with the proper intention of either bringing in peace and clarity or removing chaos and insanity. Sounds super easy, right? How to use this once you've got your mixture all set up and ready to go. As you're scrubbing your floors, be it with a mop, a Swiffer, whatever it is, you're going to start at the back of your area that you're working on and work towards the front. Okay? Always as far away from the entryway as possible, towards the front, the way you would typically do your floor cleanings. But you're going to speak this intention while you're working on your floors. Or say in your head, make it a song if you feel like it, if you're creative enough. I know I personally am not. So I just kind of grab as much of a beat as I can to keep up with my cleaning and my intention at the same time. And what you're going to say is, I clean this space. I release stagnant energy. Peace and clarity now fill this home. As I clean this space, I release stagnant energy. Peace and clarity now fill this home. Now, in the event that by some crazy possibility that you don't have all those ingredients or can't get them in time, if you will, no worries. Substitutions are always fine. Or worst case scenario, intention is really all that matters. The other things are just helpers, if you will. Consider them the vitamins of magic. Along with our floors, we got to worry about our doorways, right? Because even a mundane doorway, such as your bedroom door, bathroom door, front door, is still a portal, okay? It's still a portal to the rest of the world, or into your calm space, or into your cleansing space, portal to the outside world. You still want to set some intentions in any of those doorways for proper energy alignment. Now for this one, I definitely recommend it more for your front and or if you have on a back door. If you would rather put it on a window where it's less likely to get jiggled about, perfectly fine, because the ingredients for this are also great for bottles, but this is more of a doorway wash than a spell bottle. Still accessible for that though. And what you're going to do again is you're going to grab your bucket or your spray bottle with your 1 cup water to 1 cup white vinegar. Vinegar is excellent for, honestly, just cleaning out all the junk. I use it for everything. And a gallon is super cheap, which makes it even better. But for your doorways, we're actually going to be charging them with protection and abundance, all right? Because, hey, we want to protect our homes and we want to bring in some prosperity. That's kind of one of the things that we love most. But for this, again, 1 cup water to 1 cup vinegar. And for your herbs, add some bay leaves for prosperity or success. You can substitute basil if you don't have any bay leaves. And you're going to, if whichever one you actually have, black pepper, ground or not, doesn't matter, or cloves for protection. And cloves also work great in my prosperity spells. So remember, whenever you're putting your herbs in, make sure you're thinking of the intention as you're mixing. And much like last time, what you're going to do is you're going to stir clockwise to bring in, or counterclockwise if you're banishing debts, if you're banishing bad energy, if you're banishing lean times. And clockwise if you're bringing in prosperity, bringing in protective energies, or you know what, just bringing in all the good feels. Now, how are you going to use this? Glad you asked. So personally, I prefer to use my cleaning cloths, or I also recycle single socks for this case. But if you have only paper towels, totally fine. You're going to actually dampen the cloth just enough so that you know you're actually getting the mixture onto it. And then starting with the center upper of your doorway, and then going left and down, and then right and down, you're going to wash the entire doorway with the intention of bringing in prosperity and bringing in protective energy. Keep in mind that while you're doing this, again, you're going to have an affirmation. Only what supports my safety, success, and peace may enter here. Only what supports my safety, peace, and success may enter here. Or, if you would like a slightly more longer one, my space supports my clarity. My space supports my success. Only peace may enter here. Either of which, or if you would like to create your own, as long as it vibes with the intention, that is all that matters. Now, say you work with a delightful family that is going to look at you like you're totally insane for chanting while cleaning. You can say it softly or completely in your head is totally fine, because I get that sometimes we don't always have the most open-minded cohabitants of our abodes. And it matters just as much, so long as your intention is full force behind it. All of that will still work exactly as it should. And feel free to also keep in mind, while you're cleaning and while you're chanting, your Ace of Swords. Because clarity isn't just mental, it's environmental. As you're doing all this, you are clearing out all the clutter, clearing out all that stagnant energy to make room for that new energy. And you don't need a fully clean house every time. Just little resets here and there throughout the place is going to do wonders for ensuring that you are not only keeping that energy clean for the new things to come, but keeping that momentum for all of those resolutions that you made, that you actually do them. Small resets create momentum for big, beautiful things. But I appreciate all of you being here today. If any of this helped you at all, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are going to be giving all kinds of information for ensuring new and better starts for year 26 the entire month of January. And I'd hate for you to miss any of it. But until next time, have a fabulous night. Have fun with cleaning. I know that I will be my weekend. And I will see all of you again tomorrow for our single card readings on careers and money.